Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. If you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps the channel. Well, today on Ron's Keto Cafe, we're going to make some chicken strips, and we got some chicken breast. So what we did a while back ago, we bought 3 boneless chicken breasts. They're pretty good size, and I took 3 of them, and I froze 2 packages, and the third one. And what I did was, before I froze it, I have it in this Ziploc bag, and they're all cut up into strips. And kind of like to stretch out my budget now, what I've been doing is I've been taking the, buying different packages of meat in the larger packages, and I'm breaking them up into Ziploc bags to get future meals out of it to stretch out the budget. So this particular recipe, you're going to need 1 egg to wash it, and some type of pork rind, because we're making this keto friendly. And today we're using this pork rind brand from Pork Planko. I usually use a Pork King brand, but I didn't have any on hand. This is what I have. Now this is non-seasoned, and it's very clean in ingredients is on the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an egg wash, and we're going to take the egg and we're going to whisk it, and then we're going to put some simple seasonings into our bread, and we're going to probably use about a cup of that, and we're going to have 2 separate bowls, and we're going to do the egg wash, and we're going to just kind of like how you see them doing on some of the shows here. When they do an egg wash, they try to get off the egg a little bit, and then they just put it into the breadcrumb, and then they put it into the we're going to put it on a sheeting pan on a lined either parchment paper or in our case, we're going to use a silicone mat. And what we get right now, we got the oven preheated to 450. We'll pop these babies in the oven for about 10 minutes, and then we'll flip them on the other side, and we'll finish cooking them up until they're done, until they're nice and crunchy and golden brown. And we got some low-carb barbecue sauce that we'll have with them, and that'll be our dinner for the noontime meal. But you know, I got this recipe off of 2 Krazy Ketos. They originally made a chicken nuggets from theirs, but they had basically the same amount of chicken, and they ended up taking theirs and putting it into a food processor with the Pork King pork rinds. And if you don't have any pork rinds, you can take a regular pork rinds and just crush them with the into a Ziploc bag with a rolling pin, or you know, just smash them with your fist. I've done that before too. But today we're eating healthy, and you know, we're going to continue on with the weight loss. Did a 3-mile walk today. I feel really good. And yeah, so again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and go over there, support 2 Krazy Ketos, and just tell them Ron sent you. And we're going to use gloves. He bought some more gloves to work with. And from this point on, we're going to have the overhead camera going. And when they're almost done out of the oven, I'll pop them out, and I'll show you the process of flipping them and everything. And then we'll come back and we'll do a final video, and we'll talk about it. So from this point on, you don't really need my voice, because I just explained everything over the video. I'll have some music going until we come back and talk about it. From this point on, from the actual part of taking them out of the oven and flipping them upside down, everything will be on the overhead. So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Okay, so this is what you'll need. Some type of breadcrumb. Today we're using pork panko, oregano leaves, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then I just kind of like, I think I actually measured out the pork rind, but the other ones I used about 1/4 of a teaspoon of each. And then this is the chicken strips that I had cut up, and then we're going to use a little bit of pink Himalayan salt and some black pepper, and then 1 egg to bind everything. And I think I had added 1 more egg, if I remember right. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just recycling some of my older videos there, and I'm getting some more ideas on what I was eating to be very successful in my weight loss journey. Again, I was struggling over the last 6 months to almost a year now, and picking up a lot of my weight that I originally had lost. I'm still down a significant amount of weight, but I still want to get back on track so I can get down to the 200, 220 range, and I'd be happy if I could get down to that. I'm not that far off from it, but clothes that I bought that were fitting into getting be too tight again, and I don't like that, you know. But the good part about it is once I get down to that weight again, I won't need to buy any new clothes right away. And that's why I have a suggestion for you guys: if you're trying to lose weight and you got some older clothes, don't just discard them right away after you lose all your weight. Just hang on to them for a little while until you're sure, because everybody, you know, we all have bad days and good days, and if you find yourself going back up again, at least you won't have to buy any clothes right away, you know. So I just I kept a lot of my clothes, one size up on my clothes. So now I'm in like a 2X shirt, and I'm still in the size 38 pants. And I think that's phenomenal for being in a 6X shirt into size 60 pants. So, you know, it is what it is. But I just, you know, I just want to get you know, get everything back on track, which it is slowly. Now over here, I'm just adding everything into my bowl, and then I'm gonna mix it all up, and then I'll do the egg wash over the chicken and bread them, and then I'll pop them onto the silicone mat and pop it in the oven at 350 to 400 to it everything was fully cooked. And then I use the thermometer. Once they reached an internal temperature of 165, it was done. They didn't take really that long, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. And then you know, you got a couple of options here. You could put that in the air fryer. Either way works fine. But these came out really phenomenally well. They were nice and crunchy, you know, and I just ate them the way they were, with a little bit of barbecue sauce from the, I think it was the Good Use company. They're another company that I buy sauce from time to time, and it was sugar-free barbecue sauce. And, you know, just now I'm just laying them out on the mat, and then what I was doing at this point, I just breaded some more on the top there. If I needed more breadcrumb, I added more breadcrumb. But, you know, don't store the breadcrumb once you use it with the chicken. Just discard it, and, you know, pretty much. And on the pork rind, too, if you don't have that particular brand, and I ended up getting that on Amazon, you can always make your own. You can go down to the, get a bag of pork rind and just grind them up in the processor, crush them up with a rolling pin or something like that, or anything that's heavy, and do it that way. But to me, it's just as easy to buy them already crushed up. I mean, I have done both methods before, but you know, I just it's an alternative to the regular standard breadcrumbs you get from you know, the stuff that's in that blue can. You know, yeah, I think most of you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you know, I'm glad I'm doing these recipes for you guys again. I'm just getting ideas of what I can have for future meals. Today, we're going to be making a kibasi, and tomorrow we're making a nice roast beef in the crock pot, and I'll be filming out both of those meals, and I'll show you what I'm eating for breakfast is when I start doing some video for you guys again for those. But I pretty much, I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm back on track, and I feel good. You know, it's, again, I wanted to do this for a long time. I wanted to start staying with it again and stop falling into the old traps. And we'll talk about that in future updates, and what happened and why it happened, and you know, how to go about going back on track after you, you know, you had some bad stuff going on. Anyways, but that's our final product. Well, not final product yet. This is the halfway point. I was just taking them out of the oven and flipping it back, and then putting it back in the oven. Just again to make sure they were really, really cooked. And you know, you can even deep fry these a little bit if you got a deep fryer, or you can even put a little bit of oil in the bottom of your pan and cook them over the stove that way, in an electric skillet or a skillet, or cast iron even. And you know, only your imagination. You can even put bacon. You can wrap these up in bacon and do them with bacon. I've done all that method before too, you know. Either one works, you know, and just to make it different. And so let's continue on. So there you have our final product. They just came out of the oven, and I plated them, and look at how nice and crunchy and juicy they became. So what I was doing too also, a lot of people were telling me that some of my videos, they couldn't hear it because of the music that was over the timeline. So some of these that I've been re-editing, I've been pitching down the music really, really low while I'm talking, and then having music going over the timeline just so it doesn't interfere with the voice when I'm talking. But I do a lot of voiceover now, because in the back room it's more quieter, and I can actually do these without the distraction from the kitchen noise from, you know, my wife was here with me, and the cat, and then the apartment noise. And again, I don't have a large counter space to work with. I do the best I can with what I have to work with. But that's what I ended up with, how the chicken looked like. And they were really crunchy. And I really enjoyed that. And that's the barbecue sauce that I had. It's this Good You brand. You just take them and dip them in there, and so doesn't that look good? Oh my God, I got to start making some more of these again, guys, because I really enjoyed this. We came so close. I was down to literally one meal left in the house there, because of the economy, because of my wife and I in both retirement. And it's not happening no more. If I can't pay a bill, I'm not paying it. I'm not going hungry for a sticking medical bill. I'll pay what needs to get paid, and everything else is taking a back seat right now. I'll get caught up when I can get caught up. That's the way I'm approaching life right now, one day at a time. But anyways, I'm glad you guys come along my journey. Ron's Keto Cafe and low-carb recipes with Ron. And, this is a great keto meal, great for low-carb. And I can eat chicken almost really any time of day. But anyways, maybe on the next video, on one of my next chicken videos, I'll show you what you can do for make a nice keto bun and, maybe we'll do a Popeye's copycat recipe. But anyways, thank you for coming along. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have an amazing day. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know the drill.